ഗെയിമിംഗ് പാഡ് ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് കളിപ്പ് നടക്കില്ല, മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? ആ, അതാ പ്രശ്നം. അതായത് നമ്മള് ജോയ്സ്റ്റിക് എന്ന് പറയും, ജോയ്സ്റ്റിക് ഇല്ലാത്തതുകൊണ്ട് തന്നെ പ്ലേ നടക്കുക. ലാപ്ടോപ്പില് കീബോർഡിൽ കുത്തി കളിക്കുന്നത്
ഞാനീ ദിവസം കളിക്കുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ ഇന്നലെ മാത്രമേ കളിച്ചേ. പിന്നെ ആ ഫോർമേഷൻ ഒരു ഗെയിം പ്ലാൻ കിട്ടി, ആ ഒരു ഫോർമേഷൻ ആക്കി ഇന്നലെ മാത്രം കളിച്ചു. ആ ഗെയിം പ്ലാൻ ഡിലീറ്റ് ആക്കി.
അവിടെ ഒരെണ്ണം 1200-1200 രൂപ തന്നെ. അത് ഈ നമ്മുടെ ലാപ്ടോപ്പിൽ ഭയങ്കര പ്രശ്നമാണ്. ലൈക്ക് എന്താണ് ഞാൻ വാങ്ങിച്ചത് ഈ നീ പറഞ്ഞ 1500 നല്ലൊരു സാധനമാണ്. മീൻസ് റെഡ്ഗിയറിന്റെ മാർക്കറ്റിൽ അവൈലബിൾ ആയ നല്ലൊരു സാധനമാണ്. പക്ഷെ അതിന്റെ ഇഷ്യൂ എന്ന് വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാല് ഈ ടൈം ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ട്, ലാഗിങ് ഉണ്ട്, ചില സമയം ഇഷ്യൂ ഉണ്ട്. ഞാൻ പിന്നെ അതാണ് കംപ്ലൈന്റ് ആയി. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചു എന്തായാലും 1500 രൂപ കളയണ്ടല്ലോ, 1500 രൂപ കളയുന്ന സമയത്ത് എപ്പോഴെങ്കിലും പൈസ പോകാന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. ഞാൻ രണ്ടല്ലേ പിന്നെ ഇപ്പൊ പറ്റുള്ളൂ, ഇപ്പൊ വാങ്ങിട്ട് നടക്കൂല. അത് ടൈം സ്പെൻഡ് ചെയ്യണതും മീൻസ് അതിൽ കളി പോയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ചിലപ്പോൾ ഇതിന് കളി ശോകമാവും. രണ്ടും കൂടെ നടക്കൂല, രണ്ടും രണ്ട് രീതിക്കല്ലേ.
പക്ഷെ നല്ല ഡിഫൻസ് കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ട് പുള്ളിയുടെ.
സൂപ്പറാണ്. പുള്ളിയുടെ റിയൽ ലൈഫിലെ കളി അതേപോലെ വളർത്തി വെച്ചിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഞാൻ കിട്ടുന്ന കാണാം. പ്രോപ്പർ DM അല്ലായിരുന്നു പുള്ളി. കിട്ടുന്ന ഡിഫെൻഡിങ് വെച്ചാല് പ്രോപ്പർ ഇന്റർസെപ്ഷൻസും ടാക്ലിംഗ് ഒക്കെ ആയിരുന്നു. അത് ഈ ചെറുതാണേ കൂടി പുള്ളി അതേപോലെ ഗെയിമിലുണ്ട്. പക്ഷെ അത് അതിനേക്കാളൊക്കെ മെയിൻ പുള്ളിയുടെ ആ സ്മൂത്ത്നെസ്സും പാസിംഗും ആണ്.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest. A sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us. And we are glad to have you alongside us for it. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
ഓപ്പർച്യൂണിറ്റി പോയില്ല. ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞ കാണിച്ചതായിരിക്കും. കാരണം ഒരിക്കലും നിന്റെ അവിടെ കുറ്റം തിരക്കൊന്നും അവിടെ കഴിച്ചില്ലടി. കഷ്ടപ്പെടേണ്ട വരില്ല. ഇതുകൊണ്ട് മാറട്ടെ. എനിക്കാണോ ചോറുണ്ട് നിനക്ക് കറി? ഗ്രൂപ്പിൽ തിരഞ്ഞിട്ട് ഒരാൾ പോലും കണ്ടില്ല. കാരണം സൗണ്ടൊന്നും വരുന്നില്ല. എന്നുവെച്ചാ കമ്പ്യൂട്ടർ വരുന്നുണ്ട്, പക്ഷെ ന്യൂസിലൊക്കെ ഇല്ലേ അതൊന്നും വരുന്നില്ല.
FIFA McDonald's സാധനത്തിന്റെ ടേസ്റ്റ് ആവും. എണ്ണയാവല്ലോ കഴിയുമ്പോ എണ്ണ കഴിയുമ്പോ
No way through. And that is as far as they're going to go.
കയ്യൊന്ന് ഇതാക്കണല്ലോടി.
And there's green grass ahead of him.
ഇല്ല, നമുക്ക് ഇതിനെന്താ വെച്ച് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ആവില്ല, സ്കിന്നുമ്പോ തേക്കണം. എടി ആ ഷാമ്പു ഇല്ലേ അതിട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞ് കണ്ടീഷണർ തേക്കണ്ടടി. എണ്ണ വെച്ച് കുളിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ആ ഷാമ്പു ഇടുകയാണെങ്കിൽ കണ്ടീഷണർ ഉണ്ടാവും. നല്ല ആ ഒരു ഇപ്പന്റെ മുടിയൊക്കെ എണ്ണയില്ലല്ല ഇതായിട്ടല്ല കിടക്കണേ. കുറച്ച് ഫ്രിസി ആയിട്ടല്ല കിടക്കണേ.
Trent Alexander-Arnold
കുഴപ്പമില്ലല്ലോ.
is a key
തന്റെ
component,
മുടിയുടെ കുഴപ്പമില്ല
particularly in
ആക്ച്വലി.
teams that
ഷാമ്പു
play
പക്ഷെ
on the
കുളിച്ച ആ
counter.
ടൈമിൽ നല്ല
Okay, you have the
നല്ല
pace
ഇതായിരുന്നു മുടി.
and the overlapping, but add to that his...
Oh, shooting chance! Ronaldinho! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
ഇങ്ങനത്തെ വാണങ്ങൾ നീ അതിങ്ങനെ ഇതായി നിൽക്കണോണ്ടാ, നിന്റെ അടുത്തായതുകൊണ്ടാണ് കാണിക്കുന്നത്.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that.
എന്താ
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Van Dijk. Oh, Mbappe! It's it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
An act of charity gratefully received. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Danielson providing an outlet on that flank. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Messi pinches it off him. Danielson, just too much on that. Alexander-Arnold. And he's hit it long. Cannavaro defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Ruben Neves. He's played it through. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Messi. And it's Forlan. Rice. For Messi. Ronaldinho. Messi. Danielson. Great defending, strong and determined.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Madrid upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
He's got the shot away! Madrid with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's Makalele. Milan are looking to go forward now. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Howson. Makalele. Gross. Nicely weighted ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And this is for... And the shot! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. He is through here. Mbappe! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Spirited to say the least. Certainly gave this crowd something to really cheer about.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mbappe! Mbappe! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Has a look and plays it forward.
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Mbappe. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's and Messi! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
nuggets.
Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at
വയ്യാടി
defences,
നിനക്ക്
and that's precisely why.
കഴിയണോക്കിതെന്താ
Keeper has taken decisive action. Has a go! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Milan really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
നെറ്റിലടി പോണെന്ന് ചോദിച്ചിരുന്നിട്ട്
It's Ronaldinho. Oh, there's a probing ball.
ലൈക്ക് 11 മണിക്ക് എണീറ്റു 9 മണിക്ക് എണീറ്റു 11 മണിക്ക് എണീറ്റു 12 മണിയായി
Messi.
അപ്പൊ അങ്ങനെയാടി
Forlan. Played out to the left flank. Gets his pass away. Chips it through. Hits one! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Milan glad to have a one-goal lead at this point, but you have to say things could have been very different. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. That's the start of another 45 minutes. Well, that's well seen too. Hernandez. Ronaldinho. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the hit! That's fallen kindly here. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
Really was just waiting to pounce on any slip-up, and he was gifted a chance.
And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. He could be in here.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
That's really well manoeuvred. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Mbappe.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Back into the middle. It's a quick ball upfield. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Hernandez. Oh, such a clever touch. Looking tidy in possession here.
Forlan really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. It's Ronaldinho. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Mbappe has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
It's their second corner of the game. Can he finish? No mistake! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Madrid have it back and can go again. Forwards and with intent. Messi. Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Mbappe! Tries to get it clear. It's fallen! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Ninda baby?
It's Forlan. Looking for the run. Oh, well played.
The baby
danger. Distributed tidily. He's going to be disappointed with that. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ronaldinho.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
Danielson. And there's green grass ahead of him. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi. Looks a good ball through. Face to face with the keeper. And the shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And surely that settles it. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Nice interception, well timed. It's gone in! He's put through his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
Casillas catches it safely. And the number on the board is 3. Rice cuts out the pass. Mbappe. Hernandez. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Milan are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match. And Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. As you can see, we've already started here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Oh, this looks sharp. Opts for safety. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into his stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Martinez. And here's Mkhitaryan. Ruben Neves cuts it out. Forlan. It's a pretty loose pass. Neither side especially adventurous early on. DiMarco.
Look, it's a run defence is dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's real chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
Milan with the corner, they're first. Inter Milan have... Oh, he's been caught napping! Mkhitaryan. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Bastoni. DiMarco. Showing great feet there. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Ronaldinho. Van Dijk. Rice. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And here's Forlan. Great ball, and he's... Mbappe! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Barella. Look at the space here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Barella. And here's Forlan. Oh, that's well spotted. Acerbi. Sommer clears. Mbappe proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Hernandez makes the interception. He can run onto that. Mbappe, he is through here. DiMarco, over to the left. And here's Forlan.
Forlan really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
DiMarco. Now it's Martinez.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Dumfries unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And he's in on goal, and the shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Defending was strong and firm. That looks a cracking ball. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Decent effort as the first half draws to a close. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Well, it is a game with plenty at stake, and that does show. Highly competitive, combative, confrontational. It is what you would expect from a game of this magnitude. Milan, he's got full!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, this is a great position. It's Ronaldinho! Oh, he's really drilled it. Dumfries. Ashlani. And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Forlan.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
And it's Forlan. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Now, he's had it! They've scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say...
Mbappe! This time, surely! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Messi. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. He's through now. It's Forlan! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Can he latch on to this? It's come through and he's had a quick look. Can he put it away? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Inter were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Mbappe looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Corner number 3 coming up. Damian clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Ashlani. Now Dumfries. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Forlan. He's got away. Hits one! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Damian, Ashlani, DiMarco. Now it's Mbappe, Ronaldinho. He's picked his way through. There's the shot. Yes! And they are pulling clear here.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
A case now of complete control. Can he get it through? Always onto this. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bastoni kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's fallen. He's having a go! He's got plenty of space out wide here. He rises! Just needed better contact. Milan are closing in on a comfortable win. In with the challenge. And he was quick to react. Martinez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Shot a goal!
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti
4
di
extra
recupero.
minutes added on. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And it's Mkhitaryan. Great defending, strong and determined. And here's Lautaro Martinez! And that is great goalkeeping. And that's it. Milan can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And already we're underway here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Bruno Fernandes. It's a good run down the right. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldinho. Messi. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. Ronaldinho. Casemiro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes just eases him off the ball. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Højlund. Ronaldinho. Mbappe. Messi. Forlan. Maguire gets a foot in here.
Manchester United really have found that they're getting more space out wide, and I can see now there's a lot of activity developing in that area, Peter.
Yeah, it's busy in there, isn't it?
Yeah, the wide players are doing their stuff and are grabbing the attention right now.
Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. And it's Casemiro. And Dalot.
Oh, really well played.
Bruno Fernandes bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bruno Fernandes cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Garnacho. And it's Shaw. Stood up well to him there. Ruben Neves. Great ball if he can get there. Heads it! That's a decent clearance. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Ugarte. Maguire. De Ligt. Ugarte. And it's Shaw. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And that should get the job done. It'll be a throw-in. It's fallen! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Ruben Neves, played back in. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes. And Dalot. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Onana has that under control. And we hit half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
Please
Would you review the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Please welcome everyone, our lads.
And the second half gets underway. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Nicely intercepted. Casemiro. Diogo Dalot. Bruno Fernandes. Ronaldinho. Messi. Casemiro. Garnacho. Couldn't squeeze it through. And it's Messi. Alexander-Arnold. For Rice. Bruno Fernandes. And Dalot. Hoyland. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Diogo Dalot proves just a little bit too strong. Nice interception, well timed. Ruben Neves. Ronaldinho, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Hernandez is wide and looking to get onto this.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And a shot! 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Shaw. And that is out of play. And it's Messi. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Casemiro can get it clear. The pass has gone astray. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. And he's been shifted off it. And he's forced to go back. Maguire.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ruben Neves. Garnacho. Casemiro.
have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rice cuts it out. Mbappe. Hernandez. Passing is crisp and sharp. Hoyland. Ronaldinho. And it's Forlan. Hoyland. Maguire. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And they've got a throw. Garnacho. Casemiro. And Maguire. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's through, it's one-on-one. Plenty. Big chance. Oh, it's gone in. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Milan choosing to make the first change.
Well, there is that saying, Peter, that if it isn't broke, don't try and fix it. But I suppose you don't want to risk anything in a game like this.
Milan have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Yeah, although that first goal is a welcome boost, they can't afford to ease off now to do the
Face-to-face. Can he finish? It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Milan surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's gone for goal! And that would have won it.
Neymar has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Milan still ahead by the game's only goal. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Forlan. Shaw. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And it's Forlan. Now who's going to be first to this?
Milan certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Very much into the last knockings. Hoyland.
Manchester United truly seem to be at loggerheads in trying to sort this out. Is it the passing or the movement that's the problem? I think both.
That is ended up in no man's land. Garnacho. It's Casemiro. It's headed upfield. Shaw. And that's it. Milan have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Milan can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all